Hi, I'm Dr. Johann Wilhelm, a bowel, anus, and rectum specialist, and today I'm going to show you how to get rid of those gases that can leave you feeling bloated and uncomfortable. Imagine if you could make your belly feel light and happy again. Did you know that letting gas build up can even cause pain and embarrassment? But don't worry, I'm going to teach you some simple and easy tricks to make you feel good and free of those pesky gases. And if you don't know how to deal with it, you could end up feeling uncomfortable and with a bloated belly. Let's find out together how to say goodbye to this nuisance. Stay tuned and get ready to feel lighter and happier. Help us spread this video to everyone. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do so and activate the bell so you don't miss any updates. Now let's get down to business. Many people ask me how to get rid of gas and why their belly gets bloated. Before I give you some tips, it's important to know that sometimes gas can be a sign of bigger problems, such as changes in the intestine or illnesses. That's why you should always see a doctor to find out for sure what's going on. If you have a condition such as inflammatory bowel disease, you may need specific treatment that will also help reduce gas. It's always a good idea to seek medical advice to get a correct diagnosis. Did you know that it's normal to release between 8 and 20 gases a day? This is considered normal. A lot of gas is swallowed without us realizing it and not just produced by the intestine. Here's a curious fact. Only 20% of gas is caused by bacteria fermenting in the intestine. The other 80% are swallowed. Knowing this can help you better understand the tips I'm about to give you. Let's get to the tips for reducing gas. The first tip is breathe through your nose. Let's imagine you're in a park, having fun and running around. It's a beautiful day and you're enjoying every moment to the full. Now imagine that while you're running, you start breathing through your mouth. What happens? You end up swallowing a lot of extra air. This air can accumulate in your stomach and make your belly feel bloated and uncomfortable, as if you were carrying an inflated balloon. To avoid this, try breathing through your nose. Think about how pleasant it is to feel the gentle breeze passing through a flower garden. Breathing this way is more efficient and helps prevent you from swallowing unnecessary air. This means less uncomfortable gas and a calmer tummy. So next time you're jogging in the park, or even while you're eating, remember to keep breathing through your nose. Imagine you're smelling a flower, enjoying the moment and keeping your tummy comfortable. The second tip is chew slowly. Let's do an imagination exercise. Think that you're enjoying a wonderful piece of chocolate cake. The cake is so delicious that you want to make the most of every bite. If you swallow it all at once without chewing thoroughly, what happens? Your stomach can start to feel heavy and full of gas, as if there's something trapped inside, hindering the digestion process. So instead of swallowing hastily, chew each piece of cake thoroughly. Imagine that you are discovering all the hidden flavors in each bite. When you chew slowly and thoroughly, you mix the food with your saliva, helping to break the food down into smaller pieces. This makes digestion easier for your stomach, resulting in less gas and more comfort. Try turning this into a game the next time you're eating. Chew each bite until it's completely mixed with your saliva, as if you were preparing a magical, delicious concoction. This simple habit can make a big difference to your digestion and help keep your tummy calm and happy. The third tip is don't talk while you eat. Imagine you're in a competition to see who can eat the fastest, and while you're chewing, you start chatting animatedly. What happens? You end up swallowing more air than food. This extra air can cause gas and make your belly feel bloated. So the next time you're eating, try to be a little quieter during your meal, as if you were in a silence contest while you eat. You'll notice that your tummy will feel much better. The fourth tip is don't drink while you eat. Let's use an analogy to make this easier to understand. Imagine that your stomach is like a big glass that you're trying to fill. When you're eating, you're putting food into that glass. Now, if you start drinking a lot of liquid at the same time, it's as if you're pouring water into the glass that's already getting full with food. The result? The glass becomes overloaded and the mixture of food and liquid may not be processed in the best way. Also, think of your stomach as a big bucket. If you fill that bucket with food and simultaneously start pouring in water, the bucket will become disorganized and the food may not mix well. This slows down digestion because the stomach has to deal with the messy mixture, which can lead to more gas and discomfort. So, to help your digestion work better and avoid the discomfort of gas, try drinking your liquids before or after meals. It's as if you were serving the water separately without overloading the bucket. This way, your digestive system can process the food and liquid more efficiently without being overwhelmed. Try this technique and see how much more comfortable you feel after meals. The fifth tip is take a walk after eating. Let's say you've just enjoyed a delicious meal and now you're feeling a bit full. Instead of plopping down on the sofa and waiting for time to pass, how about taking a short 5 to 10 minute walk? Think of it as a relaxing stroll in a park where the fresh air and movement help to refresh your mind and body. Similarly, this short walk helps to wake up your digestion. When you walk after a meal, it's as if you're giving the food a little push so that it starts moving through your digestive system. This movement helps the stomach process the food more quickly and efficiently. Imagine that the food in your stomach is like a liquid that needs a little stirring to mix well. Walking acts as a slight agitation that helps the food to move and digestion to take place more smoothly. This prevents food from sitting around and becoming a source of gas and discomfort. What's more, this little walk can help reduce bloating, providing immediate relief and leaving you feeling lighter and more comfortable. It's as if you're preparing your tummy for the next adventure, allowing it to feel calmer and more balanced. So, the next time you finish a meal, put on your pair of sneakers and enjoy a short walk. You'll be amazed at the difference it can make to your digestion and general well-being. The sixth tip is to drink water in the morning. Imagine that your body is like a plant that needs water to grow healthy. By drinking 600 to 640 milliliters of water first thing in the morning, you are giving your body the morning water it needs to start the day. This helps to water your intestines, making them work better and not get stuck, helping to eliminate gas. So think of drinking this water as preparing your plant for a day full of growth and energy. The seventh tip is avoid fried and fatty foods. Imagine that your stomach is like a little factory. If you put too many fatty and fried foods in the factory, it gets overloaded and starts to malfunction, which can result in more gas and a bloated belly. It's as if you were putting too much oil in the machine and it started making noise. So, to keep your factory running smoothly, avoid these fatty foods. Choose lighter, healthier foods as if you were feeding your factory with quality fuel. The eighth tip is moderate foods that cause gas. Suppose your stomach is a balloon. Certain foods such as beer, cabbage, broccoli, beans, and peanuts are like a fan that can inflate this balloon quickly, causing more gas and leaving you bloated. To prevent the balloon from getting too full, it's best to consume these foods in moderation. Think of eating these foods as adding a little bit of air to the balloon at a time, rather than filling it up all at once. And finally, consider probiotics. Now, think of your gut as a garden. For plants to grow healthily, you need to take good care of the soil and the plants. Probiotics are like the good seeds that help keep your garden in top shape. They are little friends that help balance the good bacteria in your gut, making it work better and produce less gas. So if you want a healthy, trouble-free garden, adding probiotics to your diet is a great idea. Don't forget to use digestive enzymes and probiotics. Imagine that your stomach is a machine that needs lubricant to work well. Digestive enzymes are like that lubricant that helps the machine work more smoothly, helping to digest food better and reducing gas. If the machine is still having problems, there may be something wrong, such as small parasites that are getting in the way. Deverminating is like giving the machine a clean, removing anything that might be preventing it from working perfectly. Together, these actions help keep your tummy comfortable and gas-free. I'd love to hear from you. Did you already know any of these tips for reducing gas and bloating? Share in the comments what you've tried or if you have any other suggestions that have worked for you. I love hearing about your experiences and I'm here to help with any questions you may have. Let's exchange ideas and help each other feel better. So guys, did you like the tips? I hope so. Remember that dealing with gas and abdominal bloating can be very uncomfortable and in some cases can even signal more serious health problems. That's why it's so important to pay attention to your body's signals. If you notice that your belly is often swollen or if you're experiencing other uncomfortable symptoms, don't hesitate to go to the doctor for an assessment. Taking care of your health is fundamental to ensuring that you feel good and comfortable in your day-to-day life. If you found these tips useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all our updates. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and share it with friends and family who can also benefit from this information. The more people who know, the better. Until next time, and remember to take good care of yourself.